Chapter title, 1167, Ida's Son. Cover request. By Ideal Sanji, a cat is scolded for stealing a book fish encyclopedia but Jen and Nojiko aren't mad. Part 1, The Legend of Harold 33 years ago. Time frame, 33 years ago, 5 years after the God Valley incident. The chapter opens with a flashback to the seas of the One Piece world. The mist monster. Sailors and pirates speak fearfully of a huge and shadowy monster emerging from the mist. It is rumored to target pirate crews. The reality, the monster, is Harold, an ancient giant. Harold's mission, following the God Valley incident, Harold has been working in the shadows to support the Navy. The narration states this as atonement for the last 1,000 years of history, implying the giants have a dead or dark past with the world government. Public perception. While the world focuses on the rise of Gold Roger, the Pirate King, and other legends, Harold is the embodiment of fear for those who sail the foggy seas. The Holy Land, Mary Geoise. Harold is granted permission to visit the Holy Land. This scene reveals massive lore regarding the celestial hierarchy. Meeting the hierarchy, Harold meets with the God's Knights, Holy Knights. The contract system. The world government uses a contract system to bind powerful individuals. Shallow Sea Contract, a minor pact. Deep Sea Contract, a higher level of servitude. Deep Sea Contract, reserved for those bound fully to the true God. Harold's rank. Harold is granted the title of God's Steel. He is told this makes him the right hand of the God's Knights. Exclusivity. Only 13 individuals in the entire world hold this privilege. Saint Garling Figureland, a younger Saint Garling, captain of the Knights of God, is present. He tells Harold that while he is the king of Elbaf, he must obey the knights. Harold agrees willingly, showing immense loyalty. Part Ryugu Kingdom. Neptune and Harold. King Neptune and Harold are drinking buddies pal jammin'. They are celebrating the prophecy. Neptune reveals a fortune teller predicted he will have a daughter in 4 years. Shirahoshi, the ancient weapon Poseidon. The betrothal. Neptune suggests betrothing his future daughter to Harold's son, Loki. Harold's warning. Harold warns that Loki is a mischievous troublemaker, a moza, and might be too much to handle. Neptune jokes about his own wild youth. Scene B. Elbaf Library. Saul appears. We see Jaguar D. Saul, the giant who saved Robin. He is speaking with Harold. The plan. Saul proposes opening a school library in Elbaf to gather learned folks. This connects to the scholars of Ohara eventually bringing their books to Elbaf. Harold approves, telling Saul he is welcome to live freely there. Part 4. The Shanks Revelation 15 years ago. Location. Mary Geoise during the Fisher Tiger attack. This is the most critical lore reveal in the chapter. The incident. Fisher Tiger's attack. The alarm is raised. Slaves are escaping. We see glimpses of the Boa sisters. The armory. Someone, on the inside, left the armory unlocked, aiding the chaos. The Figureland twins. Harold and Garling. Harold arrives to help suppress the chaos. Garling introduces him to a new asset. The introduction. Garling introduces a man named Shanks. The twist. Garling reveals that Shanks is the younger brother of Saint Shamrock. They were separated long ago due to circumstances, likely God Valley. Shanks' rank. Shanks is given the rank of God's Steel, same as Harold. The confrontation. Saint Shamrock, Knight of God. He looks almost identical to Shanks but with a different hairstyle, scar placement. He is arrogant, claiming he wasted 24 years and that the outside world is alien to him. Saint Shanks, God Steel devotee. This appears to be the Shanks we know, or a twin clone situation. He is bandaged and acts dismissive. One brother Shanks says, "I don't know what you're talking about, don't act so familiar with me." The other Shamrock is obsessed with his Figureland blood and reclaiming his status. Note on identity. The text boxes explicitly label them as Saint Shamrock, Knight of God, Figureland family, and Saint Shanks, God Steel devotee, Figureland family. The focus shifts to Loki's childhood and the source of his evil turn. Ida's illness. Ida, a woman who runs a tavern and acts as a mother figure to Loki, is terminally ill. She is described as a foreign hag by others, implying she is not a native giant. Loki's desperation. A young Loki is desperate to save her. He wants to call Harold for help, believing Harold's connection to the world government can get a skilled doctor. Ida's refusal. Ida refuses, not wanting to burden Harold. She reveals that Harold constantly begs the elders to allow him and Ida to legally marry, suggesting their love is forbidden or frowned upon due to her status. Motto, the tavern keeper tries to comfort them. The betrayal, the relatives. While Loki is crying, a group of giants approaches. They are relatives of Estrid, Harold's true wife, likely a political marriage. The confession, they confront Loki. They admit, they don't care about Ida. They view her as a foreign bitch, stealing the royal bloodline. They poisoned her. One relative laughs, revealing he slipped her a dose of poison. Motive, to ensure their inheritance and keep the trash, Ida and Loki, away from the throne. Loki's snap. The chapter ends with Loki overhearing this confession. The text says, his true feelings pour out, implying this is the moment Loki kills these relatives, leading to his branding as the cursed prince who killed his father's family subjects.